Part 2 of our Mario Maker 2 announcement is here. This time we'll be talking about the second part, which I was going to talk about yesterday, but I had a lot of ideas to think about. Now I'm going to present the ideas and perks that you guys are going to get. Now keep in mind, these stream ideas are still in beta as we get ready for our first return stream, albeit a beta stream on Saturday. So some of these ideas may or may not stick. We'll see what happens. Also, I'm going to go over some perks you might get when it comes to the Discord as well as the channel and the Twitch. So I'm going to go over that. The stream ideas, let's start with those. The first two ideas are regular community level nights, except there's a twist. There's two versions now. The first version is the community viewer level night. The regular viewer level night, put your code in the chat, I'll play your level. That kind of deal. That was the original intention on Yuki Mario Maker. I'm bringing this to Yuki Mario World and the main channel as well. Okay, so that will be the regular viewer level night that you're normally used. The second one, however, is the new one, and that is the Discord viewer level night. In particular, our new Discord, which is going to be open by the time you watch this video. Basically, it's from our forum on a Discord, which I'm going to present to you guys here. And it's this one right here, the Mario Maker forum. Okay, so this is what you're looking for when it comes to the forum. All right, so this is where you want to post your levels. I'm gonna have a particular post where you can post your levels, and then I'll go play it. I'll go play them on Discord, Discord, from here, from this puppy. All right, so that's what this is. So it's community levels based on the Discord. The next two, the next two are different. Randomizer viewer level night. The dice are rolling. It's community levels from the Discord and from you guys, except there's gonna be a twist. I am going to roll a dice, a d20 to be precise, and I'm going to use that dice to determine which levels I play. I'm gonna make it like a roll table, like you would normally see in Dungeons and Dragons, and then I'm going to use that roll table to make a playlist of levels made by the community, including the Discord server. Okay, so your level could be played by the roll of this dice of the d20. All right, for the sake of the beta and for the sake of the randomizer viewer level night to make it not too difficult, Kaizo levels will not be accepted for that particular version because I have something for you called Kaizo the Yuki Night. This is where you can torture me, laugh at me because I cannot play your Kaizo levels. Have fun. This is basically saying, make me laugh for your viewing pleasure. Make me suffer for your viewing pleasure. That's your night. That's the one you want. Okay? And I'm giving it to you guys. All right? I was going to give this to you guys on the original iteration of the channel, but because of the changes, I had to wait on it to see what I wanted to do. And at the time, I was not used to Kaizo yet. Now I am kind of used to it. Now I can play. Now keep in mind, I want you guys to remember, keep it beginner friendly for Kaizo, please. Thank you. So that so I can at least play. I will allow for more difficulties later on. The next two deal with level development. We have a viewer level design night and a MM to D&D viewer level design challenge. So the first one, the one on the left, is basically let's make a level together. You get to put whatever you want. I do not care. Just put whatever you want. The second one on the right, the one with the dice, is going to be a similar concept, except I have to use what the dice give me. So I'm gonna roll D&D dice to determine what goes into the level. So for example, the level UI, the designer UI, has a when you make a select an object, you get to have eight. There's eight on that selection reel, right? So I have to roll a D8. When I roll my D8, I'm gonna roll a D6. The D8 will determine what object goes into that level. The D6 will determine how many. For example, I could roll a 7 and then I could roll a 2. So on the 7 object, let's say is a Goomba. I have number 7 is Goomba, and then I have to put two Goombas into the level. That's how that goes. That's the randomizer for level development. And we might have a beta on this too as well. Let's just see what we can get. The final one is a new one that I want to try. It's called the Viewer Level Endless Challenge. Excuse me. The Viewer Level Endless Run Challenge. So basically, it's an quote unquote endless run, except it's with your levels from Discord and the community. Using levels from the Discord and the community that were sent in already, I am making a quote unquote playlist of levels to play. Then I will use a d20 plus a d6 to determine how many lives I get to play with, because normally in endless run you have certain amount of lives for certain difficulties. For example, I believe it is 30 lives for expert, I believe. Okay, so that is kind of like that. If I lose that many lives though, the run is over. One ups will not count. And I'll explain why, because there's a little thing I want to try. I will just collect this just for the fun of it. In the beta of this idea, Kaizo levels will not be allowed. Here's a little caveat. If I am unable to complete the set due to time where I had to end the stream because we're already over time, okay, and there are lives remaining, I'm going to continue the actual series for that particular week. So let's just say, for example, this Saturday we're doing a viewer level endless run challenge, but we ended, but there are, but we already are at 10:30. Let's say the stream ends at 10:30. Because the stream ends at 10:30, whatever level we were on, and if I have lives remaining, we will continue from that level until we end the run, either losing all the lives or complete the set. And there's more to that than meets the eye, which I'm going to explain in a moment. The set is about 10 levels long, question mark. I'll explain why that question mark is in play. For example, if I roll a 12 on my d20, and then I roll a 6 on my d6, that would have 18 lives because 12 plus 6 is 18. So that's a little D&D material there. The next part I want to talk about is member and sub ideas plus Yuki coin ideas. Yes, it's back. So here are some ideas I have in store. If you are a member of the Yuki Productions YouTube channel, the main channel, or or a subscriber on the Twitch channel Yuki Productions, name at a certain term here, you get certain perks for y'all. Please note that if the Yuki Mario World channel gets to 500 subscribers, I will also enable memberships there too. Here are some possible perks that might be in play. Note that these can change and I'll let you know. So you get early access to the stuff I'm working on. It could be anything that from the main channel. It could be from Yuki, Mario Yuki World. It could be anything. Now on Discord, on a new Discord, you have a specialized role. They're going to check if you are a member or a Twitch subscriber. Okay? And then you can get that category in play. The next one is bonus vote on polls I am voting on, and skip the line. Community level night level played first. Meaning, if we do a community level night and you are a member or Twitch sub, I'm gonna play your level first, assuming that there are no other members in line. If there are other members in line, what's gonna happen is I might roll a dice to determine who goes first. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how far we can get into this, but it is something that I am thinking of. Now, the main event of the evening or the day, because I know you guys are excited about this part, the return of Yuki Coin and the ideas I have for it. Yuki Coin, if you guys do not know, is our virtual currency on stream where you can use them to purchase rewards or perks or sound effects during the stream. For Mario Maker 2 in particular, I have some ideas. The first one is sound effects. Makes sense. I'm not going to go into depth in that because it's sound effects. Buy an enemy. So um during our level random building randomizer night, which I call the MM2 D&D level randomizer level design challenge, you get to buy an enemy. What's going to happen is I'm going to roll a D8 and then I'm going to roll a D6. The D8 will determine what to put, and the D6 is how many to put. So for example, I roll a 2 on my D8, and it is a flower, piranha plant. And then I roll a 6 on my D6. I put 6 piranha plants in the level. That's how that works. This also goes for platforms or any other things you want me to add. So basically, I might rename this to buy an object. Okay? Buy lives adds D6 plus 2 lives to my pool for an endless run viewer level night challenge. It will not apply to any normal viewer level night. Meaning no buying lives of during the community Discord night, that kind of thing. Because that's already unlimited right off the rip. The one for the endless run viewer level thing, that is made up. I made that up to see what happens when we try that. So I'm gonna add D6 plus 2 lives, meaning I could get up to 8 because D6 is up to 6, and then I add 2 more for the bonus by rule. The next thing is remove enemies or other stuff. It's the same thing as adding an enemy by remove them. So I have to I get a roll of D6, D8 to determine which enemy to remove, and then D6 to determine how many to remove. Okay? Add coins. Very simple. I roll a D20 and then I roll D6. That's how many coins I add to the level. Add levels. Add levels is for the endless run viewer level night challenge. I'm going to add D6 levels to the end of the run. So even if we end the run with the initial list, I have to be forced to play the next up to 6 levels for that run. So that run is not over until we finish the set. And if I am forced to add levels, then I have to add levels. So this could be a while before we finish that particular run. Now, how much will they cost? We'll talk about that another time because I want to make sure you guys understand the idea of the addition of the Yuki coin or the return of the Yuki coin. Other ideas might come soon. I am thinking of some other cool ideas, but Let's just run with these for now. When it comes to, especially for the first few weeks, since we're starting our beta on Saturday. Our Saturday beta is the Discord level night. Okay, we're not gonna do a community one yet, just because I want to open the Discord server. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, and Mario gamers out there, the Discord server is now open. The link is in the description below. Post your levels. Now keep in mind, when you post levels, it has to be a new post. If you're looking forward like the Discord community night, all that, I'm gonna put a post there to pin the post for that particular week. Keep in mind, I will lock it Friday. I will lock it on Friday because we're gonna do this thing on Saturday. So this first one is the Discord level night, and it will be locked Friday at Friday night at around 9:30 p.m. my time. So that's 9:30 p.m. Pacific, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, or 12:30 a.m. Saturday night, Saturday morning. That's the rules. That's the perks and ideas and stuff. I am very excited to get back into Mario Maker again. I hope you guys are too. So we'll see you guys very soon for Mario Maker on Saturday. Enjoy and welcome back to Mario Maker. May the Mario dice be in your favor.